I did not imagine that I would be doing a pregnancy vlog 3 weeks after returning to a full-time 9-to-5 job after working for myself for 10 years. We pregnant. We are having another baby. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. I am actually 7 weeks exact today. So how did I find out? Good old-fashioned missed my period. Listen, that girl does not miss. She's never late. She is on time. She is punctual. So when I didn't see her late March, I was just like, I waited a couple days because I'm like, okay, February is a weird month. It's a leap year. Maybe, you know, she got confused. And so on my daughter's birthday, actually, I took a pregnancy test that morning, the day she turned 4, and it was positive. And I quietly just soaked that in, went to work. I didn't tell anyone. Came back home, had a little birthday party for her, and later that night I took another one, and it was reconfirmed that we are indeed expecting. We actually have been trying for about a year to expand the family. Didn't happen as planned, and the minute we were like, you know what, let's just take the pressure off, forget the schedules, forget the times and the clocks, and I'm just like, just let it flow, and it just naturally happened. And so we are just so thankful and grateful for that. I know that it's not easy for everyone. It hasn't even been easy for us, because if it were up to me, I would have been walking around with a 2-year-old, right? Or a 1-year-old. And so I know that life is different. Things happen differently for everyone. And so we are just thankful and grateful that it happened for us this way. But girl, these first 7 weeks have been, oh my God. The cravings are out of this world. I literally fell asleep at work like 4 times today. I hope no one saw me, but I'm just so tired all the time. And all I want to do is lay down. And my body is just like, it just can't even hold itself up sometimes. I am so extremely tired. My morning sickness just pretty much manifests itself as fatigue and extreme hunger pangs and cravings. Thankfully, I haven't had any of that vomiting. I didn't have it in my first pregnancy either. I didn't really do a lot of that throwing up and just really extremely nauseous. I feel like kind of queasy here and there, but nothing super intense, thank God. I am just trying to figure out like the timing of life and how life just works, because last year when I was working for myself, working from home, when we were actively trying, nothing happened. And now that I am back to work, here we go. My first pregnancy, I was a stay-at-home wife, and I ran my businesses from home, and I enjoyed the luxury of just being home and being sick on the days that I was sick and not needing to ask, you know, for permission to take a break or come in later. The thing about it is my husband and I had this conversation, and so we knew that, like I said, last year we were trying, like all year we were trying, and nothing happened. And so when I got the job offer, he was like, hey, you know, should we keep trying? And I was like, yeah, because I am not the type of person who, while I respect the job and I respect the corporate world, I respect my body even more, and I respect my plans and our family's plans even more. I'm like, we could have the best of both worlds, you know? And I know that going back to work is such, like, that is still taking a mental toll on me. It's taking a physical toll on me. And now to be talking about, oh, you're pregnant now, is like, it's a lot. It's hefty. It's a heavy load to bear. But I was built for this. And I did not want to make a decision for my family that had work at the center. And I'm like, listen, we can still If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Because there was this thought that, oh, you don't want to go to work, and then within a couple of weeks or months find out that you're pregnant. Well, it happened. It happened just that way, and that's the way that God had it. That's the way that it was designed, and I don't feel bad about it. I am happy with it. I will just share the news when it's the right time to share the news with them. And yeah. And so a couple of things that I have done since finding out, of course, I've already gone to my doctor, gotten that first visit check out of the way. The second thing I did was I downloaded my favorite app, the app that I used when I was pregnant with Farron. It is Pregnancy Plus. So it really shows you this cool 3D look of the baby and what it looks like. You can spin it around and really see what the baby looks like. And look at the little heart. Look at the little heart. So it shows you the heart is beating, the eyes are forming, it still has a little tail like a tadpole, and you can really just follow what your little bambino looks like. Like, it's a really intuitive app that I use. It shows me the day I'm pregnant. Of course, he was able to calculate that based on when I told him my last period was. And guess what? The due date is December 5th. My birthday is December 3rd. So I was super excited when I saw that. And it shows me that I'm 7 weeks pregnant. And then when I open this goes into showing me just more about the pregnancy, what's going on with the baby during this time, what's going on with my body during this time. And if you skip through the weeks, as the weeks go by, it shows you what the baby looks like inside. So this is like week 15. Honestly, I try not to skip through that far ahead. I just, you know, still want to stay on the safe side mentally, and just really take it week by week, because we know, and we're not even going to talk about that. Things happen. But yeah, I love that app. I check it every day, even though it doesn't really give me new info. Girl, even that made me tired. Oh, Jesus. Okay. But I check it every day, even though, you know, it really updates week by week. So now it's time to share the news with my husband, and I wanted to come up with a creative way to do so. So I went to Madam Google to ask her about some creative ways to share the news with your partner. So I'm going to use our Netflix account to help me with that. I am going to create a profile with the announcement, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do something that says Baby Ferguson number 2. And so when he comes here after his long day of work and he comes to relax and he turns on the TV, that's what he's going to see. So let's create our Baby Ferguson number 2 account. Baby Ferguson number 1 wants to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, let's name this profile Baby.
I'm a baby Ferguson.
All right, Baby Ferguson number 2. Next, and I want to change the icon, and there was something that I saw earlier. There we go. The pacifier from Baby Boss. Let's do it. Baby Ferguson number 2. I'm going to leave it here, so when he turns on Netflix, this is going to be the first profile that he sees.
Okay, so I'm not sure if you're slow or are you in shock. Well, come on the side. Go on that side. Go right there. Right there. I need to go right there. Slow. Real? Wow.
I went in for another doctor's appointment, and I think we're now at 10 weeks. It has also sent me off to do the official ultrasound so we can really see what's going on in there, get our real due date, get the weight and the size. We heard him or her move, and that was just a great sigh of relief. I also got my blood work back with the results from my blood work, and everything is copacetic. Everything is good to go. We are in good health, and so we're just praying that it stays that way for the next 7 months or so. Can say is that this little baby is going to be a Sagittarius just like mommy, according to my calculations at least. So I think we are going to be due sometime around my birthday. My birthday is December 3rd, and I think the baby is going to come either late, very late November, if in November at all, but definitely sometime in December. So that is just fun to even think about. And if it comes on my birthday, what a birthday gift that will be. So we are 12 weeks this week. We had our first official ultrasound. Finally got my little photo. I finally got my little photo. Look at that. Who's that, Farron? Is that?
Baby F.
She calls the baby F, since we don't know if it's a boy or a girl just yet. On the ultrasound, I could see the baby just kicking and moving and flipping. It was very active in there. When I was pregnant with her, I used to call her my little Ninja Turtle. I also didn't know what she was. I didn't find out until she actually came out. This time, I think I'm going to find out because I want to do a gender reveal. I want to have a baby shower, all the things that the pandemic robbed us of when I was pregnant with her. And so we are gonna find out. My husband is still like against it, but I'm like, listen, we're gonna do all the things this year because we got to do nothing 4 years ago. So we're gonna find out, hopefully have a gender reveal, want to do baby shower, and just see exactly what we're having and prepare for either a boy or a girl. You want it to be a boy or a girl?
A girl.
You ready to be a big sister?
Yes, Mom.
Yeah, you are? Well, how are you gonna be a good big sister? Tell me. What are you gonna do for baby F?
To feed her food and sleep on our bed and drink their bottle and sleep.
Oh, you're gonna put the baby to sleep?
And change the pampers.
What? You gonna change the pampers too?
Uh-huh.
You could be a good big sister. You ready for all that?
Mm-hmm.
Now the baby's gonna be crying. You ready for the baby to cry? What you gonna do when the baby cries?
No, baby cry.
But the baby will cry.
But she wants a toy.
You gonna give her a toy when she cries?
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone is ready to be a good big sister, and I'm looking forward to the help. Y'all heard it here. She's gonna help. She's gonna change the pampers and get the food and put the baby to sleep. Be holding you to that, okay, Farron?
Mm-hmm.
All right, as she eats her banana marshmallow pie. It is snack time, and here's what I have been craving these past several weeks: mango and strawberry. This is a much needed relaxing day by the pool with fruits and food and fun and family. We are just really relaxing today. It's a holiday here in the Bahamas, and we have a heat advisory out because it is so absolutely hot. So we had to come by the pool, cool down, and just relax. I particularly love spending these moments with Farron because she is about to be a big sister, no longer an only child, and so really want to spend as much time with her as possible, prepare her, get her ready for what life is going to be like with the siblings. So definitely want to do as much as I can with her, spend time with her, do things with her before the baby comes. It's a while away, but it'll be here before we know it.